there guys, welcome back to my channel. I am PrettyPoison, a South African simmer, and today we're going to take a look at the two new kits that released in Sims 4. So the first one we are going to take a look at is the Grange Mudroom by Peacemaker. So I'm just gonna quickly build some walls and floors. I'm not sure how much would I need though, but we'll see in a moment. I don't know what we have yet. It's also my first time looking at this new kit, so let's see. Okay, so it actually does come with new floors and probably walls as well. So I'm just gonna draw out the colors for us so we can see them nicely. And there's a big variety. I love this. Okay, so look at that. We have quite a beautiful variety of floors in this kit. Now I know 3 of them are very light, but I'm pretty sure they're different shades. It's maybe just the game lighting, you can't see it so nicely now. This is maybe more of like a grayish type of whitish one. This one looks a bit more creamish, and this one's white, so the first one's gray. But these are really beautiful. I know this is gonna get used a lot, not just like for mudrooms, but this in bathrooms, in kitchens. Oh, this is such a beautiful tile. Okay, let's see what the wallpaper looks like. We actually have 2 wallpapers. What? Okay, so I'm gonna do like this. Oh, look how beautiful this wallpaper is. So you get 2 versions. One comes with this wooden paneling on half the wall, and then the other one is just the wallpaper with the Cornish and skirting. But this looks really pretty, this wallpaper. And again, we got a lot of colors, like the same amount of colors as the tile. So that is really amazing. And I love that we have pink, you have blue, there's green, black and white, we have a red, orange, you know, like there's kind of like all the colors basically. So that is really pretty. This is the color palettes for the walls and the floors. Now we are going to take a look at the items in game. So I'm just going to place all the items, but we'll go through the swatches. We start off with the Grange Firm Bench Seat. That is so pretty. I can already see us putting clutter underneath the seat, you know, like shoes and stuff like that. So if we flip through the colors, oh my goodness, this one is amazing. That's so far my favorite color. That light one was also nice, even the blue one. Oh, this is really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna put one of those down there. Then we have the Grange hallway table, which I feel like it fits nicely next to the bench. And I love that it has these baskets at the bottom. Let's quickly go through the swatches. Oh, these are really beautiful. So I'm just going to take the white one to show you guys like different colors. Then we have the Grange Inaccessible Cupboard. Let me see here quickly. Okay, there's no gears. I just wanted to make sure if you could get like a corner piece and stuff like that. But anyways, so this is like the top cupboards that you can put on top. Then we have the Grange Inaccessible Cluttered Cupboard. That is also like a wall cupboard, and there's no gear. Okay, so you can't change if it's a corner piece or what. You know what I'm getting at, like with the top kitchen cabinets and stuff like that. But this is awesome. I love this. I can already see we're gonna clutter this place up nicely when we make mudrooms. Okay, then we have needing a trellis trailing plant. Okay, we got some new plants as well. Look how tiny this is, but I kind of like it. I really like the yellow swatch. Then we have what a lovely bunch of hydrangeas. Oh, it's a bigger one, you know. I love that they put a small plant and a big plant, so they kind of give us the best of both worlds here. This is really pretty. That green swatch. Oh, that is beautiful. Then we have an archway for your thoughts. It is a mirror, so we can just put it like here to check it out. Oh, it's gorgeous. Okay, I'm just gonna like put it there. Sort it out later, pile of mail. Oh, I love that, you know, like procrastination and stuff. Sort it out later. And it comes with swatches. You know how long I've been wanting mail? Because there is that debug letter, but it's like one. You can't really change the colors and stuff. So this is golden. This item here alone makes me makes the pack worth it for me because of that clutter item. Plop down somewhere keys and glasses. Oh, we have some more keys, but this time it comes with glasses. There we go. Let's look at those swatches. Oh, the red glasses. Got some green ones. The blue ones are cool. I see sometimes the key changes color as well. Then we have leaving my shoes here. Oh, this is actually awesome. So the shoes aren't put perfectly next to each other, you know, like the Dream Home Decorator shoes. This is like you can see someone just left their shoes lying around here. And the shoes look a bit bigger. I'm gonna pull out those Dream Home Decorator ones and just compare the size in a bit, because those look bigger. I don't know, it's just, maybe it's just my imagination. Splishy Splash gum boots, so that's kind of like the same vibe they're going for. Someone just put out their gum boots over there, so that is also really cool. Then we have these wicker baskets. Hide away that clutter basket. I don't want to hide my clutter. I want my clutter to be everywhere. I love this. This looks really cool. So I'm just gonna put it down there. We got a photo frame. Oh, I'm already running out of space. Let me just put another cabinet here, just for the purpose of looking at the clutter. Okay, so there's like feet and shoes, and then the different frames. Okay, that's cool. So maybe it's a poster type thing that tells you to take off your shoes in the house, or whatever the case is. I can't say I'm really fond about this item though. I would have liked something more decorative for the mudroom in your house. I don't want a picture of feet, but it's fine, you know, it's still cool. I like it, but I'm not too fond of it. Then next up we have the handy dandy bag. Oh, a bag, yay! I love getting like bags for clutter. Okay, so my favorite is the cream color, this one. That is really pretty, I love that. What is this? Gillum or Gillum hallway rug. Oh, it's a rug, so I couldn't really see on the thumbnail what it is. Okay. And then you get some different colors. I love the pattern, it is really pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna just take like a... Oh, that's a bit bright. Let me take a different color. Like this one. It's like the pink color, I think. But that looks really cool, love that. Then we have another shelf with hooks on it. These hooks were made for hanging, hat edition. Okay, hat edition, hello. So we got these ones over here. That is pretty cool. So ultimately what I would love is if they give us a thing with hooks on it, and then they give us these clothing items separately, like a range of loose clothing items that we can hang onto the hook, like maybe it snaps onto the hook. That would be so cool. But I mean, this is also already really cool. And then you have these hooks were made for hanging, which is I guess the jacket edition, because it has the hanging jacket. Lol. Okay, then we have Botanical Wonders of the World. What is that? Oh, it's... This item is amazing. Like, you know how I said I love these letters pile, like that makes the kit for me? I would also consider this item one of those type of items. This really makes the kit for me because this is so pretty. Let me just go through the swatches. Oh, this is gorgeous. Look at the landscaping photos. I mean, I don't know what that is. I say landscaping, but it could be something else. It could just be colors, I don't know. But anyways, it looks really pretty. I love that. Then we have from the stable to the home scones. Okay, so you got a light over here. That also comes in a few colors. I personally don't like these wall lights that stand out so much. I like flat wall lights. So this is not of my style, but I could definitely see it being used in this room with all these items. So it could really work. But like I said, it's just my personal preference. It's not my style. Then we got this cupboard, the Grange sideboard. Love that. We have a Grange everything on display closet. Oh, so it's like an open one. This is now where we can really put our clutter. That is cool. Okay, and then lastly we have the Grange storage closet. That is now just like the closed version of the cupboard. So these are all our new Grange Mudroom items. I think it's a wonderful pack, honestly. The two items that really stood out to me, as I already mentioned, would be this letter pile that really stood out for me, and this shelf, this decorative shelf piece. So out of all the items in the kit, those are my two most favorite items, but don't get me wrong, I love all these items. Maybe the light I love the least, lol, but that's a personal like style preference, so don't judge me on that. But this is such a wonderful kit. I really love this, and I can't wait to make some mudrooms for you guys. So I'm definitely gonna be making some mudrooms. I want to see, we can quickly go into live mode. Okay, so I'm just like gonna quickly check it out, see what is functional. Okay, so she doesn't want to sit there because I have the boots in the way. So I'm just gonna move the shoes like over there, and then I also want to quickly whip out the Dream Home Decorator shoes and just compare the size for interest's sake. Okay, so I wonder now how many Sims can sit on this bench. Okay, so I quickly moved in some more of my Sims. I want to see how many can sit on this bench. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we got 2. Can a third one sit? Okay, so 2 is your number. I would have thought 3 could sit though if you look at how it was designed. I don't know why can't we let 3 Sims sit there. But anyways, it is still cool, I guess. Yeah, so I'm just looking around quickly what items are interactable, you know, what are functional. Obviously the mirror, that is to be expected. And I don't really think anything else would be functional. Okay. Oh, okay, you can do your clothing on those cupboards. That's like wardrobes actually. Okay, so those are your functional items, the bench, the mirror, and the sideboard and 2 cupboards. They are like wardrobes. And then of course the light it will be functional if we put it on and stuff. So yeah, that is the new Grange Mudroom Kit. Let's quickly pull out some Dream Home Decorator shoes quickly for interest's sake. I want to see. Okay, so they are quite bigger. Oh my gosh, they are pretty big compared to the Dream Home Decorator shoes. And if I'm looking at my Sim's foot, this must be like a man with bigger feet, you know, because that is a bit big, those shoes. Look at that. But it's fine, we love it. I love having more shoes that can just like lie around and stuff. Okay guys, we're gonna hop into Kaz now. Okay, so let's take a look at the new Essential Glam Kit items. We got something over here. So that is like freckles, and then you get 3 different versions. It's darker, I guess. There's a very... There almost isn't a difference between those 2 swatches, or is it my imagination? I'm sure it is a bit darker, it's just you can't even see the difference. But those are the foul freckles that they give with this kit. So that can be found under skin detail. Then the rest of the stuff that came with this kit will be under makeup. So we're gonna head over to makeup. Now we got our makeup eyeshadow, I mean. So we have this one. Comes in a variety of colors. It is very bold. These colors are so bold, but you can obviously like play around with it and stuff like that. Change the hue to get different colors and all that stuff. Then we have this one. It's a bit it's got some shimmer to it. That's actually really pretty. I love this one. Yeah, these are really pretty. I love them. Especially like that, for example. That looks really pretty. Then we have a few more variations of a similar style. Oh, this is nice. Okay, this is definitely an upgrade to our makeup in Sims 4. Then we have this one. It also has some glitter under the eye as well as on top. This is really beautiful. And then yes, this one, it just goes more like in the corner of the eye. I don't really understand that makeup style. I don't do that, but you know, just that alone, like I understand if you put a blend over here, but just putting makeup like there, I guess it's like a fashion choice or something, you know. It's not really something I generally would do, but I think it could be cool. Maybe you can pair it up with something else. And then you have this glitter over here as well. See, I personally like the full lid makeup stuff. But it's just like a personal preference. If you like the corner stuff, that is fine. This is really pretty. I think, what would be my favorite? It's hard to say, but I really like this brown color. That looks really cool. So we can check out the eyeliner. Let me just remove the... Yeah, let me just remove that and my... Yeah, the eyelashes. Okay, so this is the eyeliner. Okay. I'm not gonna do the colors on all of them. I'm just gonna do the colors on this one so you guys could see the colors. And we can check out the different eyeliners. Okay, what is this now? It's a not like a black one, but there is a black swatch, so you can take the black swatch. Still interesting. And then this one as well, you can have some different brown colors, but there is still the black swatch. I like the black swatch. And then this one is a bit lighter. It gives you that faint makeup effect, which I can definitely see myself using on Sims that I want to give them a bit more of a natural look, you know. But also these different colors could be funky, like the white one. Maybe if you want to make like a futuristic Sim or something, I think that is pretty cool. So I just want to put this on and go back to the eyeshadow. Oh, that is so pretty. I love that. There isn't new eyelashes, so I'll just put on like these ones. And then we can check out the blush. So we have this one, then we have a few color variations. Then we got this one. Oh, I like this one. This one goes over the nose. I could make some eagles with this blush makeup. I feel like that would fit their vibe. That is so cute. And then we also have this one. It's a good variety, you know, like it's 3, but this gives us a great variety of blushes. I think it's really awesome. And you can still go and tweak it, make the opacity a bit less or whatever. Okay, next up we have lipstick. Wow, there's a lot of lipstick choices. Look at this. There's like 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so we got this one. Is it like... It looks a bit shiny, you know, like glossy. And I like that you see like the lip detail like there in the middle. Oh, this swatch. This swatch is my favorite. Like this makeup looks amazing. Love it. And you got this one. This is really pretty. I love that we have so many like lipstick choices here. And you have this one is a bit more smooth. It doesn't have that lip detail there in the middle. Like maybe the lipstick is covering the lip detail. This goes with the eyeshadow, I think. Look at that. That is so pretty. These pink colors. Oh, I love it so much. Okay, this is my favorite lipstick, I think. Yeah, this is like totally my favorite lipstick. Then we have this one. Let's check it out. This one is very light. It basically just adds a little gloss to your lip. You can barely like, for me, I can barely see the differences. Like you can see slight color differences with some of the swatches, but it's very light, you know. So I don't really know how I feel about this one. But then let's move on. This also looks really pretty. That looks very goldish, you know, golden. Okay, so this is definitely like a glossy one. Or a metallic one even. That is really pretty. Love that. Then we have this one. Oh, okay, so this is like a two-toner. Oh, I see what they did. You have... I guess it's like your lip liner that you have put here on the outside. Or something like that, you know. It's giving that vibes. Okay, so I think... Yeah, this one. I love this one. Okay, and then we have another smooth one that is... It reminds me of this one. It kind of looks the same with different colors though. That is really pretty. Like, I just want to see these colors are so... They're so similar. It's not the same, but it's very similar. But I like that we have more colors, you know. And then we have this one over here. It's also like a bit of a glossy one, it seems. Ah, that is amazing. Okay, I'm gonna just put that one on. And then we have some face paint stuff. That would probably be like the highlighter. Yeah, okay, you see, it is the highlighter. And then you have some different variations. You know, I guess it would work well with different skin tones. Oh, we have some face bowls. That looks really pretty. I love that. And we have a few options where it moves around, so it's not like all the same. That is really awesome. I love this variety. The first one is my favorite. Then we have some more highlighter. If it's a bit too bright, you can always just use this to make it a bit less, you know. And then what would this be? It's a very subtle like highlighter, or is it like a contour or something? Oh, okay, I see now where it is. So it depends on the Sim skin color, then you can choose different swatches. I almost feel like this is giving some face glitter, you know? Some people like putting body glitter and face glitter and that stuff. And that's like the vibes I'm getting with this highlighter. But I think it is really awesome. Okay, and that is all for this new Essential Glam Kit by Crypticsims. I think it is a wonderful makeup kit that we really did need, because our Sims makeup, like some of them are really beautiful, but a lot of them is just, it's questionable, like how do you use that? But look at this makeup that I put on my Sim. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love this so much. So yeah guys, that was it for today. I was just showcasing you guys the 2 new kits. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of these 2 new kits? Are you guys gonna get the kit? What is your favorite item in each kit? Or anything else you would like to let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day further. Poison out.